Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of Hamlet and his problems, objective, correlative by T.S. Eliot. Eliot defines objective correlative as a set of objects, situation, a chain of events, which shall be the formula of a particular emotion, such that when the external facts which must terminate in sensory experience are given, the emotion is immediately evoked. The phrase objective correlative was used by Eliot in his essay on Hamlet and his problems. Eliot points out that critics have generally concentrated on Hamlet, the character, and they have ignored Hamlet, the play, which raises a number of problems of great significance. Even such men of genius as Coleridge and Goethe have presented an image of Hamlet out of their own fancy, instead of remaining true and faithful to the Hamlet of Shakespeare's play. According to Eliot, Shakespeare failed to impose order and arrangement on this material, and as a consequence, the play is most certainly an artistic failure. There is much in the play that is puzzling and which cannot be justified. First, it is the longest play of Shakespeare, and there is much in it that is superfluous and inconsistent or dramatically useless. For example, Polonius Laertius and Polonius Reynolds scenes. Secondly, its versification is uneven and variable. Immature and defective lines alternate with quite mature ones. As a work of art, it is much inferior to the other Shakespeare's great tragedies. Eliot believes that part of the problems of the play is based on earlier plays. Shakespeare has failed to find a suitable objective correlative for the emotion of Hamlet. The dramatist should present actions, events, characters, situations as would arouse the particular emotion aimed at by him. For example, the action, gestures, and words of Lady Macbeth walking in her sleep arouse the same sense of anguish in the readers as they do in Macbeth himself. And hence his words on hearing of his wife's death seem quite inevitable and natural under the circumstances. This is also the case with the anguish of Othello. This is so because external action and situation are quite adequate for the internal emotion. But this is not so in Hamlet. There is no object, character, situation, or incident which adequately expresses the inner anguish of the Prince of Denmark, that is Hamlet. His suffering is terrible, but the full intensity of this horror at his mother's guilt is not conveyed by any character or action in the play. Shakespeare wanted to convey something inexpressibly horrible, but the character of Gertrude as well as the whole plot of the play is inadequate for the purpose. Eliot acknowledges that Shakespeare's Hamlet is a great play. Eliot is not derogatory of the play. His essays actually pays more tribute than a condemnation of the play. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box, like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.